Within a few weeks, the One Piece anime will release episode 1000. Such an enormous number of episodes can often seem quite daunting. It may even put you off from the idea of starting the story in the first place. However, because of its decades-long run, One Piece has gradually grown and has established itself as one of the most ambitious fantasy epics of our time. See, I began as someone not particularly fond of the prospect of beginning the series. However, as I come to watch 300 episodes now, I have learned why this story is worth seeing out to the end. From the extraordinary world building, the juicy lore, meaningful thematic value, endearing characters and their creative designs, and many more things, all the individual components of One Piece storytelling somehow work together like pieces of a puzzle and come together to create the epitome of long-term storytelling that is One Piece. The creator of One Piece, Ichiro Oda, has envisioned this wonderful, absolutely magnanimous world where everything can just be as bizarre as it wants to be. The rules of physics are stretched, fantastical elements are the norm, and all of this is served to you with a fair amount of goofiness. But why is the world building of One Piece so important, and why does it even matter? That's an interesting question. Well, the way the One Piece storytelling pays off is through its consistent use of foreshadowing and Easter eggs, and when all of the build-up finally starts paying off, you can't help but be totally submerged in the story, and it becomes impossible not to think about it. The emotional connection you've built up with the characters over all of their magical yet grueling adventures becomes a bit too powerful for you to handle. As you're watching the show, you begin to feel as if the One Piece world is real. It's a world that lives and breathes even. Seeing the characters go through subtle changes over the course of their journey, and the way this journey is portrayed as the pursuit of the impossible. I feel those who have come to love One Piece begin as those who didn't want to even begin in the first place. However, as you begin to get past the admittedly weaker parts of One Piece, you begin to realize that your initial impression of the series was nothing but a vague misconception. It's the kind of series where it's almost impossible to speculate what it's going to really be like unless you go and actually watch it or read it for yourself. This is why the world building in One Piece is so crucial. It becomes the foundation for the plot and it lays down the seeds for future storylines, making you feel as if you yourself are also on that journey. Oda consistently takes inspiration from not only just Japanese lore, but also other mythologies. He crafts and refines the world to make it not just vast, but also deep. Furthermore, to give you a little bit of trivia, several locations in One Piece are actually inspired by the real world, as you can see by the infographic on the screen. Now, while the most profound thing of One Piece is indeed its thematic value, lore, and world building, the thing that you'll really pull out of the world are the characters, and when it comes to characters, One Piece has a ton of them. It's always rewarding, sometimes even emotional, to watch as the major characters in the story grow and evolve over time. I never thought this series would actually make me feel deep emotions about a ship, but it did, and here we are, so. Anyways, you get to see the main characters finally learn to let go of their past, move on, decide to live, and reach out for their dreams. Then there are side characters, and you think that because the series has such a large cast and most characters are pretty much irrelevant. Well, not quite, because Oda doesn't create a named character just for the sake of creating them. It's always because that character has a purpose, something to add to the story, or something to convey to the audience. So if you end up having a particularly favorite side character, you can rest assured knowing that you'll see them again at some point in the story. Now, with all this being said, we're going to circle back to the question of why you actually watch this video, which is why should you watch One Piece? It's a one-of-a-kind experience where you can fully immerse yourself in the world of a story and experience the growth of your favorite characters, and sometimes you'll even get anxious about the unpredictability of what's to come, and not to mention, you get to wait patiently to see all your anticipation finally pay off as more and more mysteries continue to get resolved. See, One Piece is a journey, and it's particularly a bit of a long journey admittedly, so if you're a bit hesitant to commit so much time to a story, how about reading the manga instead, because it's well paced and delivers consistently good content. Also, don't let the character designs be the reason you miss out on One Piece. Once you get used to them, you'll understand why they are so bizarre. That's about all I can say for now regarding the series. If you're watching this and haven't begun watching the series, I would definitely say give it a chance. It has a bit of a rough start at the beginning, but once you get into like maybe episode 50 or around the hundreds, it definitely pays off and it's really worth the effort. As someone that used to rag on One Piece a lot, and I mean fucking a lot, I used to rag on my friend that used to like the show, you never know what may be waiting on that blue sea, so you should definitely give the show a shot. You might end up actually liking it a lot more than you thought you would. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you did enjoy this video and you actually go watch One Piece after seeing it. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on One Piece in the comment section below, as I would love to hear what you guys think about the series if you have seen it or if you haven't seen it. I'm a long ways from actually completing One Piece. I'm actually at Thriller Bark right now, but I'm kind of, going through a little bit slowly. However, I know what awaits me will actually be glorious, so I'm actually looking forward to that a lot. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this on anime, and like the video as it really does help me out a ton, guys. I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.